Now, when I mailed it to all of you, then at that time, I said that it is ACCA, SBR, ACCA, IFRS, CIMA F2, CIMA FLP, CIMA Management Case Study, CPA FAR, so many things I said. Why I said, first of all, I am clarifying that. Then I will be taking you to the screens, the syllabus area, what is included and all, so that you get a clarity. So you all need to just hear for coming 1 hour. After 1 hour, I will be asking all of you, do you have any question, any confusion? And once the clarity will be there, then we will proceed to study the subject. Now, as I said, always I am teaching these courses. At least CIMA I am teaching since 2009. So this is your 14th year going on. ACCA I am teaching, I don't remember exactly, around 2014 around. CPA I started teaching in 2018 and you can say 19, 20, 21. And then other courses, CMA US, which is, there is no student of CMA US in this batch, which I am teaching since 2015 around. So all these international courses, a quite number of years has already gone. And so many batches already taught. This is not the first batch. So in this international courses also, you can rely on me, I am a seasoned player. Not that this is the first batch. Every 6 months, the IFRS batches are there. Every 1 year, strategic business reporting batches are there. Every quarter, CIMA case study batches are there. CIMA FLP launched around 1 year back. So now the CIMA FLP students are also there. And CPA is already running for around 2.5 years. So all the batches I have taught at least 4 or 5 times. When you understand that how one single person will be able to teach so many things. I don't think so. I am not boosting myself. But there is nobody in the world in any organization where one faculty is managing all these things. You can say that I work hard and at the same time I am able to manage all these things together because I don't see more than 20% differences in the syllabus. 80% syllabus is same. If you talk Indian courses, Indian CACWA, there also 80% is there. In every exams, the question pattern, exam pattern, you can say timing, which topic will be asked more, which will be less, that's different. Because that has to be different, otherwise why that there will not be only one course? Why there will be 20 courses, India, US and all that. So, when I will be teaching for IFRS, I should be covering the questions which are covered in IFRS, exams, pattern and all that. When I am teaching SBR, I should be covering the questions which comes in SBR exam, ACCA SBR. When I am teaching for CIMA case study students, then I should be covering the questions which comes in the CIMA case study exams. When I will be teaching for CPA students, then I should be covering the questions separately for the CPA students. That I should be doing, otherwise I am very bad person. Otherwise you all should be thinking, I just want to save my time. But we need to understand that this batch, if I will say purely designed for IFRS and SBR, ACCA Strategic Business Reporting Paper, professional level, and ACCA Diploma IFRS. The batch is designed for that purpose. For CIMA case study, there will be separate classes. For CPA FAR, there will be separate classes. So that I will be able to handle them as per their exam requirement. But the common area, no point wasting time, yours, mine, anybody. That we need to cover the common area together. Common area means it's an accounting subject. Accounting subject means we are going to cover in coming 3 months all the international accounting standards and international financial reporting standards. All the international accounting standards and international financial reporting standards. In ACCA Strategic Business Reporting and in ACCA Diploma IFRS, both these things are fully covered in the syllabus. In CIMA F2 or in CIMA case study, I will not say that much detailed coverage is there. Slightly the accounting, financial accounting area is not that detailed. But then all IS, IFRS are a part of the syllabus. So student, normally if I will talk about CIMA case study student, they fail the exam, management case study, only due to one reason. Because their financial accounting knowledge is poor. You can check on CIMA website, the past term examiners reviews and all that. You will find that is said by the examiner continuously. I have also experienced in my classes that when I am not teaching them separately, the entire accounting area, then in that case they are not feeling confident in writing the answers. And in the, suppose tomorrow is CIMA case study exam. Even today also the student is asking, sir, F2 is not good. Sir, financial accounting is a problem. I am not feeling confident that I will be able to write the answers for financial accounting. Since I faced this issue continuously years, then recently for last 1.5 years, I have decided that CIMA students will be given these classes along with their curriculum. Because then in that case, the accounting area will be fully covered. They will not feel any tension in giving the accounting area answer in exam. The second thing, now there are CIMA FLP students also, finance leadership planning students like Arati or maybe others. In finance leadership planning, we need to give only case study exam, but then we need to solve the assignments for all the 3 subjects. And solving the assignments, if you are doing wrong, there is no problem. You can do it again. Koi tension nahi hai. But the problem is that if you don't get the concepts, because if you are an FLP student, that means what? Institute is realizing that your knowledge is not good. There are some gap in the knowledge. So obviously you need to cover in detail, not for just solving the assignments, the subject, so that whenever you will be getting employed anywhere, you will be able to get through, you will be able to clear the interview, you will be able to work properly. Because the syllabus of CIMA FLP includes entire IS, IFRS. Even those we studied in lower level, operational level, they are also covered here. As a recap, if I will say CPA students, when I will be covering for CPA student this IFRS, then the CPA FAR subject will be covered around 60%, not 100%. 40% I need to take separate classes with CPA student, which covers focus on US GAAP, that is not covered in these classes. So CPA student will have separate classes. CIMA students will have separate classes. But the common areas, which is there for everybody relevant, that is taught together to all the students. How it is common, I will be giving you proof also. For the time being, I am saying. So when I sent the class schedule, then for the SBR and IFRS, the class schedule was same. Same, I mean to say dates, same topics and everything. Because this batch is meant for ACCA, SBR and IFRS. But when I set the schedule for CIMA, you can see that the extra classes are incorporated into that. That those extra classes will be taught only to CIMA students because they are not relevant for ACCA, SBR and ACCA, IFRS exam. I have not sent the schedule for CPA FAR because that is sent to the CPA FAR students only. There will be having extra classes for them on Sundays, so that their area, which is around 30-40% extra, that can be covered, or their exam pattern questions can be solved with them. But at least teaching something which is common in all the areas, that should be done together. And the number of students will engage with each other. They will be able to analyze their competency, and I will be able to give 100% outcome in the class. While teaching in the class, I will be covering Ind AS also, Indian GAAP and Indian accounting standard. Even though that is not a part of the syllabus for any of you, neither in ACCA, SBR, neither in Deep IFRS, neither for CIMA, neither for CPA. But as I know, around 70-80% students are from India, and they want the knowledge of the subject, not just for passing the exam, but the knowledge is required for even, I will say, to work, because that's the purpose of accounting. Otherwise, high level of financial accounting, why we will study? So wherever the Indian GAAP or Ind AS has differences are there, what is the logic? I will be teaching that in the class. When I will be teaching that, I will be saying in the class that this is not relevant for you all in the exam. I will be categorically saying that this is just for general knowledge, for working in Indian environment. I am explaining that in the class. Last thing. For ACCA IFRS, the syllabus for SBR and IFRS is same. But for IFRS, the level of questions which they ask in the exam is slightly less detailed. The level of ACCA SBR is very high as compared to IFRS, diploma IFRS exam. And there are some topics which are not there in the IFRS syllabus. Say suppose you are doing group accounting. Say in the group accounting, advanced level of group accounting is not covered in diploma IFRS course. Suppose I am saying कि there is a topic consolidated cash flow statement. Consolidated cash flow statement is not there in diploma IFRS. Suppose I am talking about financial instruments derivative accounting. Derivative accounting is not included in the ACCA diploma IFRS syllabus, but I am teaching in the class. When I will be teaching those areas which are not there in the diploma IFRS, I will be categorically saying 10 times in the class that this is not for the exam purpose for diploma IFRS students. They can leave that because that is not the syllabus part, or they can do that for the knowledge purpose. Most of the IFRS students have joined this batch and regularly joins for last 10 years. Sir, मेरे को knowledge लेना है. मेरे को I am not interested in just getting the diploma IFRS degree. So whatever portions are not covered in diploma IFRS, that will also be taught in the class. It will be communicated to you. That is not a syllabus part. You can leave that. You can skip that. Or at the time of exam, you should not study that because that is for general knowledge purpose. But I will be covering everything. So I can say that for CIMA, FLP or CIMA management case study, the knowledge which I am giving in the class is more than what is required. Wherever I will be saying that this is not required with the question also, I will be showing you the type of question which comes. Then you will be able to understand कि आपको CIMA, FLP, CIMA management case study क्या level का knowledge चाहिए. So regularly, not only in the beginning, when I will be teaching regularly in the entire batch, I will be saying this is not relevant for IFRS, this is not relevant for CIMA management case study. Just for knowledge, I am saying you can skip those portions, but at least get the knowledge, because I am not saying that you cannot attend that. You can attend all the classes. There is no issue from my side. So the schedule is common for all of us, but just that for CIMA case study exam, for CPA FR, there is extra schedule, extra classes for them. For ACCA SBR and ACCA Diploma IFRS, there is no extra classes. It's there, or there is no requirement also. For ACCA IFRS, Diploma IFRS, some of the syllabus portions are not there. Where it will be coming, I will be saying in the class. But as a normal, I am teaching financial accounting, financial reporting at the top level. That anybody who is in the class, there is no accounting knowledge possible or required beyond whatever we will be discussing in coming 3 months approximately. तो आपको ये सारी चीजें you should be doing for your practical purpose, not only just thinking about exam. Obviously, we are doing a course. We need to pass the exam. I need to teach for the exam purpose. I need to solve the questions. Otherwise, I am a very bad teacher, bad person. That you will not find that here it will be happening. All the questions will be solved in the class. Homework will be given. You all can ask any question if you are working practically and there are some practical issues arising in your organization. You can ask in the class. You can discuss with us. There is no problem. Because the purpose of the class is not just completing the syllabus and giving the exam. That is ultimate purpose. But then along with that, whatever practical knowledge we can develop, gather, that is required. And that is the focus of the class. I am not asking, is there any doubt? You need to give me further half an hour. Then you will be able to understand कि कोई doubt बचा ही नहीं.